Gotta look back at this.
Mixing up drugs, now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You see a lot of opportunities for him. Now, will he be on the field more? I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like hooks. I'm on the run cause the fish trying bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like me, Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. And I did everything but just make you my bride. Keeping my pride aside.
You're the fantasy guy. Week 14. I mean, what else do you need, guys? We're at week 14. You guys made it here. Probably the most important waiver wire of the week, guys. Waiver wire 14. I think it's the most important. We're going into playoffs. Some of these people are going to actually help us win our leagues. Don't be shocked. If you play fantasy football enough, by the end of the year, look at the matchup in week 16, week 17. Let me know who's starting. You know what I'm saying? That's why fantasy football is great, guys. You guys, please smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on X, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on IG. We're dropping content. Waiver Wire 14 content. It will be coming out today in a real way. This is the QR code for the TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, definitely tap into my TikTok. I'll leave that up here for a little bit. But first of all, I want to tell you guys to clap it up for yourself. Week 14, you guys did it, man. You guys did. For week 14, not a lot, surprisingly, not a lot of stuff happened this week. The Cardinals would not open Kyler Murray's practice window this week. I don't think it should ever open. Let's just stop talking about him. Let's just act like he's not a thing. Have you guys seen Jacoby Brissett's numbers for the past 6 games or the past 5 games? We're going to talk about Jacoby Brissett like we always talk about Jacoby Brissett. JJ McCarthy is expected to clear concussion protocol and start week 14. I never thought I'd be more happier for Jefferson and all the skill position running back than JJ starting. And that's telling you guys, that's already telling you a lot. I don't like JJ. But the guy I saw play quarterback on Sunday, don't bring him out again. Oh, respectfully, I know he's probably nice, but I mean, I don't like to say people are trash, but man, terrible performance. The Vikings are releasing wide receiver Adam Thielen per request. Makes sense. Justin Herbert fractured his left hand and had surgery, and I think he will be playing on Sunday. He definitely will. Aaron Jones' shoulder injury, it was questionable. He's probably going to be questionable for the whole week. We'll talk about his backup. Marvin Harrison Jr. leaves the game with a heel injury. I don't know. After surgery, now you're having a heel injury. Definitely be watching Marvin Harrison. Amon-Ra St. Brown could be back by week in 2 to 3 weeks. Luckily, guys, I think we're missing we're missing the guy that got us here. So that's why this is so important. This show is going to be so important for that, guys. We're going to war, and we don't got our main guy. We don't got our main guy, bro. This is not good. But let's keep on going. Now, I believe that's it for week 14 updates. This is another crazy thing. Bye weeks for week 14, guys. You can't tell me you decided to have a bye week. Week 14, my most valuable player is not going to be available for me, and I'm trying to make the playoffs. I'll say this. Luckily, I feel like everywhere I own CMC, I've either clinched the playoffs already or I'm fighting for a bye. But if I'm fighting for a bye and my main guy is not there, what do I do? This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. But bye weeks for week 14 is San Francisco 49ers, New York Giants, New England Patriots, Drake May. Oh, you don't got Drake May? Oh, Carolina Panthers. You don't got Ted? Oh, man. What a week. Our players not available for week 14. We have Christian McCaffrey. We have Drake May. We have Travion Henderson. We have Stephon Diggs, George Kittle, Ramondre Stevenson, barely made the list. Rico Dowdle, Ted McMillan, Juwan Jennings, Hunter Henry, and Tyrone Tracy Jr. These are players I believe to be of importance. Some of them are definitely teetering. Ricky didn't make this list because I'm sure you're already contemplating benching. I'm happy for Ricky. Ricky need a bye week. There's some players here that need a bye week. I think Ramondre need a bye week, you know. Let's keep it going, though. All right. What's the next thing I got for you guys? Week 14. So we're going to talk about RBs for week 14. This is the list of my RBs that I have for you guys. All right. Don't need to say it again. We already said it before. Devin Neal is definitely going to be the one. Last game, he had 14 carries. He saw a 82% snap count. He had 3 catches. Guys, he's the main guy. All right. It's like, is this a backfield where he is the main guy? So Devin Neal is definitely should be your number one. I told you last week to burn a priority for him. He probably shouldn't be here. He's 42% owned. Most leagues I'm in, he's gone. But if he happens to be there, burn it. Burn the ground down. Tajay Spears, my second pick. My mom was laughing at this name. I'm going to send you this, Mom. She said, what type of name is this? And I almost want to agree with her. Actually, I do agree with it. Tajay Spears, 36% owned. This is a floor play, but consistent. Go look at, I tell everybody right now, go look at Tajay Spears catches the last 5 games. If they're down, they're throwing the ball to him. He might not be that involved, but they're normally always down. Tajay Spears is a great floor play. I think he's like a steady 8 points. We're getting to the point where we're losing people. I got CMC on bye. Tajay Spears will be in one of my lineups. Third, Tyler Algier, 33% owned, goal line vulture. The reason why we think Bijan kind of fell off a little bit is because of Tyler Algier. 33% owned. He gets anytime tub. He won me a part of my ticket on Sunday. I did all touchdown. Tyler Algier. Shout out Tyler Algier. 33% owned. Go and pick him up. If anything was to happen to Bijan, we're going to always say it. He would be like a top 5 running back at that moment. Bashal Tuin, the same thing. He gets carries. He gets snaps. If anything was to happen to Travis Etienne, this would be the pickup of the year. So guys, pick him up. Number 5, and I'm still sticking with it. I know he can have a great outshowing on Sunday Night Football. Number 5, Jaleel McLaughlin, 1% owned. I still think he's going to be relevant. This is a guy I want to stash. You don't have to waiver. Yeah, you don't have to burn a waiver priority on this guy. Tajay Spears, you don't have to. Tyler Algier, you don't have to. Bashal Tuin, you don't have to. They're just there. They're just there. Just pick them up. Like if you're rostering Coleman, get rid of him. Get rid of wide receivers that you're barely starting. Go pick up all running backs. You should have the max amount of running backs in your on your team. And I'm telling you, look at the last game of fantasy football on week 17, and the names you will see will shock you. All right, just a little fun fact. Jordan Mason is 53% owned and can be the full-time starter this week versus the Commanders. Throwing it out there. I already told you guys Aaron Jones has a shoulder injury. So if he doesn't give it a go, Jordan Mason should be in all lineups. But he is 53% owned. All right, wide receivers. Kind of like the same like last week. That means we're on to something. Nothing is really like surprising us. So if you watched last week's pod, this week should be a breeze. Jaden Higgins, 36% owned. C.J. Stroud still came back, and he's still being used. I didn't see no Christian Kirk. He wasn't used. I didn't see Jalen Noel. He wasn't used. These are the 2 main guys. They are playing KC this week, though, so I guess it will be temper expectation. Maybe you don't even start him, but I do think for your playoffs, he is probably going to be the player with the most upside that you can pick up at wide receiver right now. Maybe, hey, I take that back. Not the most upside. I think number 2 might be the upside. It's going to be either number 2 or number 4. We're going to talk about that. Jets offense is crazy. But number 2, Adonai Mitchell, 3% owned. He's going to be number 2 because he had the better game and he was brought over to be the one. The OC talked glowingly about him, and then he eventually went off. Separation, he's hands down. We already know separation. He's getting it done. Now he's actually catching the ball. I think Adonai Mitchell and Mechie last week, I honestly feel like they just switched bodies. I'm like, I go Mechie. It's Adonai go crazy. It's like, best of luck trying to guess who goes crazy that week. But I do think Adonai, because he was traded over, I think he is slotted to be the number 1. So I have to put him over John Mechie. Number 3, Ted Johnson, 24% owned. I know he didn't have a good showing for us, but let's not forget the ceiling that Ted Johnson has. Sometimes we're going to get the clunker games. But, hey, week 14, you're looking for a big boom. I think Ted Johnson is your guy. 4, John Mechie, the third. 10% owned. Like I said, if you can roster both of these guys, sure. If you need me and Yaga, we need a receiver, and we're looking at 2 of these guys. These are 2 guys that we have to be looking at right now. We just lost St. Brown, but we do have Rashee Rice. Like Rashee Rice is really balling like for 2 wide receivers right now. But my last but not least, and I don't think this is last, it's not last. Isaac Tesla. So St. Brown is going to miss at least 2 to 3 games for sure. Just put that in your head, 2 to 3 games. So he's going to be missing our fantasy playoffs. I can't believe Drake London might be missing our fantasy playoffs. They took us to the promised land, but they ain't get there, and that's okay because you got me, and that's why I'm here. They ain't there. What you gonna do? Isaac Tesla, 92% snap count without St. Brown. St. Brown left like the first 2 drives of that game, so you know Tesla's gonna be involved. If you're looking to take a swing, I think Tesla is a great play that you know is going to be out there. You're not going to be looking for him. He's going to be there. Now let's see what the OC decides to do with him. He had a touchdown last game, so he was targeted in the end zone. So guys, I think this is a solid pickup. If you're in a multi-flex league, this could be a play for you. But last but not least, Luther Burden the third, 8% owned. This guy is getting involved. He's getting involved. Him and Colston Loveland together are getting ramped up. Boom, boom, boom. DJ Moore, fall back, cuz. Fall back, bro. Fall back. Stay where you at. But I'm telling you guys, it's really a thing. These are just really more stashes. I would say these are stashes. Maybe not in a play yet. Isaac Tesla, if it's not that bad, don't do it. If you're swinging, I think it's a great swing. Luther Burden, same thing. But I think Tesla is definitely going to be the play over Luther. All right. Well, before we continue, you guys already know, I always got to tell y'all guys to do one thing and then smash that like button. You guys are paying attention. I appreciate you guys for logging, tapping in with me. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check me out on TikTok. Check me out on all social media platforms. I'm also on IG and X. So we're back to week 14. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the money, man. Fun note, Alec Pierce is 54% owned in leagues. I think this would probably be, if he wasn't over 50, he would be my number one on this list. For sure. Alec Pierce is, I had doubts of him working with all the receivers over there, but that's Josh, that's Daniel Jones guy. That's his guy. That is his guy. He's going to him, and he runs far routes. Like, I ain't never seen him catch nothing under 15. Nah, he ain't no little. He not Wandell, bro. He is down that field. All right, tight ends. Kind of like the same last week. Like I said, if you tapped into last week, week 13, it's similar to week 14. Just slight alterations. Brenton Stage still going to be the tight end to pick up in this Jacksonville's offense, which I can't even tell you what's about. BTJ comeback. The whole crew is there. Parker Washington gets injured. BTJ doesn't do nothing. Brenton Strange gets the touchdown. ETN plays like trash. It's like, bro, this offense is confusing. It's all T-Law's fault, but still, because it's a tight end position, it's still the pickup. 22% on, caught another touchdown. Snap count is crazy. He's out there. Number 2, I don't normally put people over 50% on the show, but Dalton Schultz, Jawan Johnson, 2 of these guys are still kind of half owned, half not. So, guys, these are the guys. CJ Stroud is back, and Dalton Schultz is a thing. That's his guy. Last week, 12 points. If you're in a regular league, 12 points. That's all you need from your tight end. Jawan Johnson, same thing, out there getting targets. So these are guys you want to pick up. Kobe Parkinson, he is sharing work with Ferguson, and he's sharing work with another tight end. So he's in a three pecking order tight end rotation. It's not a fun thing, but it is one of the best offenses in the league, if not the best. Colston Loveland, 36% owned. Definitely worth a pickup. Like I told you guys on the Bears, the rookies are ramping up together as a unit. Next year, they're going to be a problem. Next year, we're not going to be talking about Cole Command and DJ Moore. That's not going to be a thing. These are going to be the main guys. We're going to be talking about who backing up them. All right, that is it. That is it for the tight ends. You already know my favorite part of the show, honestly, and I think it's one of the most important parts, is QB streams. This is a big week, week 14. We're trying to get into the playoffs. Who are you going to be starting? This is a very important week. Some of you guys are like 6 and 7 right now. Got to get into the playoffs. And you got Lamar Jackson, who's playing like trash. You know, you got these guys. These I almost want to say you can start almost everybody but one person on this list. Number 1, Jacoby Brissett, 50% owned still. I think Jacoby honestly should be like 80% owned. Like, how is he still available in any league? And I don't even fear him with no defense, bro, because I don't think he cares. And I also don't think the Arizona Cardinals care. Like, he's playing good. He's giving you a good product, but he's losing. He's about to get you out the top pick. Oh, man, Brissett, you are good in fantasy and in real life. Amazing. Against the Rams, that's my number 1 stream of the week. Tyrod Taylor is going to be my number 2, 41% owned. He showed us that he's still mobile, had a rushing touchdown, had a passing touchdown. Against Miami, I think this is a defense that is playing a lot better, but Tyrod Taylor, I feel like with the amount of opportunities he will get being the quarterback, he should have a good showing. He showed us a good showing against Atlanta. Miami defense is nothing to run away from, so that'll be my number 2 QB stream of the week. Number 3, Sam Darnold, 47% owned. I was kind of 47% owned versus Atlanta at Atlanta's crib. I was divided between if I put Sam Darnold second or third. Sam Darnold, we just seen his very low games, and then we're also playing a team like Atlanta who has lost at least the last 4 games in a row. Probably going to be desperate in their crib I won't be surprised if they get Sam Darnold a little shook a little bit. But I think his floor should be safe enough to start. I would start Sam Darnold over Lamar Jackson. I really would. Number 4, Shedeur Sanders, 7% owned versus Tennessee. We're always going to be attacking Tennessee. Last week, I put a quarterback that I don't even like at all, which is Trevor Lawrence as my number 4 QB of the stream. So, Shedeur, it's your turn versus your arch enemy. Like, you got to get this, man. You got to get this so you can talk trash to him. Because I saw how he was talking to you in the offseason. I ain't like that. Cam Ward was talking to you crazy in the offseason. Now, your team coming there and spank him. I can't wait to hear that dialogue. I can't wait to see it. All right. But that'll be it for QB streams. And, of course, I'm not going to tell you to pick up all these players. There's not players to drop. There's a lot of players to drop. Jacory, Krosky, Merritt. I'm always going to keep them on the top of this because y'all all super glazed them at the beginning of the year. So that's cool. Like, it's amazing. Y'all did that. Malik Washington, Calvin Austin, Demario Douglas, Jalen Coker. I know he has Tub. Cool. I'm not holding him during my bye. If there's anybody that I listed out there, I'm picking him up over Jalen Coker. And he's going to buy. Cedric Tillman, Cooper Kupp is done. You're done, bro. You're not in the offense that's using you crazily. And you're old. Kyle Pitts, Mason Taylor, Kendrick Bourne, Matthew Golden, Michael Carter, TJ Hawkinson, playing a little better, but I think he's still a drop. The guy that doesn't use him is coming back, JJ McCarthy. So Ray Davis, Caleb Johnson, Keon Coleman, I don't care. Drop him. You don't need him. You know, you're not going to want to ever play him. Jerome Ford, Rashad Bateman, Adam Thielen, Marvin Mims, Jerry Jeudy. You got on Shedeur's bad side. That's not good. The media is, hey, they on your head, Jeudy. You better be careful. Xavier Legette. Yeah, drop these guys. But all right, guys, that is definitely it. You know, waiver wire week 14. Done. I hope you guys make it to your playoffs, man. I hope if you're tapped in with me and paying attention to what I've been telling you guys, I hope you make it into your playoffs. And then when we make it to the playoffs, you know we still got segments. We got playoff segments. Each week we're breaking down. What we need to do to get to the next step. I want you guys, I'm going to get a couple of rosters. We're going to talk about the rosters. But I'm not going to tell you too much. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on X, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on IG, guys. We're waiver wire 14 in the books. Let's leave this joint with a win. I need testimonies of wins. We're winning this week. I'm putting it in the air for everybody that's following. So y'all take it easy and y'all stay blessed.